So a project that we did for our client, it's called the Abu Taxi. It's for a Polish client in which the main concern that they had a spreadsheet. They have different spreadsheets, and what's the goal was that we entered their name, their phone number, and we enter the status of that. Like when we click on yes, what happens is that this Google Sheet gets triggered, and we call the client and we tell them that their documents are available, and they can come to their office and retrieve it. And we have set a timer in which we have set a follow-up timer in which it checks for every day for 3 days whether they have came to the office or and retrieve the documents. It checks by looking at this one column. When if it is ticked, it means the customer has come and take the documents. So if it is not triggered, that means the customer didn't come after 3 days. So what we will do is we will notify the company and we tell them that this particular customer has not yet retrieved the documents. So what will happen is that it will transfer to the human agent and it will contact the user themselves. So this is our main project, and what we're doing is basically triggering through Google Sheets and checking the customer. So it is a multilingual agent in which it supports Ukrainian, it supports Polish language, and it supports English language. So this is our n8n workflow that we did. This is for the incoming call in which it checks from which sheets they are coming from. Like for the customer, they have like 4 or 5 different sheets, and each have their different kinds of documents. So this is incoming call checks from which sheet they are coming from. So we know which documents that they are referring to. The other is the post call one, in which we are saving data, in which we are taking that this customer that we have notified the customer about the documents. And this is our 7 days check, in which we are checking for 7 days whether they have came and taken their documents or not. And this is for the different sheet in which we are. This is our outbound call, in which this is the multiple different sheets that when it is ticked that we need to notify this customer to get the documents. This each workflow is triggered basis on their sheet. So this is another project that we did for our client, and it's also working good. And yeah, it is a very good one.